All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's time for the Off the Top Sportscast. I'm John, and that is Roy, and we are here with another fun episode. Roy, I believe you have the topic today.
Topic that I'm thinking about is we've talked about this a little bit before, but we're talking about movies,
All right.
sports movies of all time. We're going to give the top 10 sports movies. It could be any kind of sport movie that you saw, that I saw, that we think is a good movie.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a movie that every time I watch it, I have to stop and watch it. It doesn't matter what time uh, I catch it, at what point. I always stop and watch it, and it's a great feel good movie. And I would say that my number one of all time, I think it has to be Remember the Titans.
That's my number one. I don't matter. It doesn't matter what part I catch the movie. I will watch that movie.
Yeah, it also doesn't even matter what mood I'm in. I could be in the mood for an action flick because it has enough action and things in it. I can be in it, for anything. So if that's universally our number one, what do you say is the number two?
Oh man, I'm having a little conflict, but one that I think I've seen them all,
Hmm.
but there's only one that I think is the best. That as a young one, if I heard that song, I would probably start running.
Yeah, okay.
Rocky.
Yeah. The thing about Rocky that I think a lot of people, Rocky is just an all around good movie. It's, sports is one thing, but that's a good movie, even if you're not in the sports, a sports fan, it's just a good movie all around. And you're right, it does have one of the best soundtracks that
Right.
you can have. Um, so it gets a little harder for me here, but I'm gonna say this movie um has some great lines, some great actors. It's a great story, and it's historical. To me, it shows like it gives you the love affair with baseball that I wish everybody else had as well, that feeling that it gives you. So I'm going to actually say 42, the Jackie Robinson story.
Never saw it.
What?
Never saw it.
I need you to get it together, buddy.
Never
That
saw it.
is a great movie with, Chadwick Boseman, who, now has passed, and Harrison Ford's in it, and I forget the other actor that plays the press agent, but he's also great in it. And that's a great movie. And I'm gonna need you to do your homework.
All right, I'm gonna write that down.
42.
32.
Hmm.
All right, we're at to number three.
Okay. Where's your number three?
My three is Hoosiers.
Mm,
Good movie, man. Good movie. Had a
that's
little
a
bit of
solid.
drama. Remember, he's drunk. The coach.
Mm.
He assigned him. That's number three.
Yeah, that's a classic movie too. And there's a lot of good actors in that stinking movie too. What's funny that I've noticed that throughout time, when it comes to movies about sports and movies about war, it's the most time you'll see the most young male actors in any movies. Like you'll go back and watch those movies and you'll go, hey, that's this guy. Hey, Ryan Gosling is in Remember the Titans. So many actors, and so I think it's funny when I go back and watch movies. I'm always looking, going, look at that. It's a young whoever.
Yeah,
Um, the next movie, hmm,
you're number three.
yeah, I'm gonna go with a little bit of a newer movie,
Mm.
but still a really good one. Uh, a true story, and that starts off with sadness and ends in triumph. And one of the best usage of band music how they do the crescendo with the and I'm gonna say We Are Marshall.
Oh, that was a good one. That's on my list. Yeah, that's
Real-
now. But I'm not gonna say it again because you did it. But that was good. That was a good movie. Excellent movie.
Yeah. So what's your number five? You're at five now.
Five.
Hmm.
All right. Coach Carter.
Oh, that's an unexpected one for me.
I do like Coach Carter. I did enjoy that. Do enjoy
That's an
that.
interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
It's a good movie. I like it. Good movie.
Yeah, yeah. Samuel L. And then the young guy. That's another movie who, if you look at the cast of those young star, the basketball team,
Yeah.
just filled with young star who are now stars in the industry. That's a good one. I like that one. I think we cannot get out of this segment without saying Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams. You can't. Yeah, that's a movie. That's a classic, right? That's once a year movie that's going to come out. I agree. Fields of Dreams got to be on there. That was a little bit lower for me,
Yeah,
but it's one of those movies I've seen. I've not seen multiple times, but I've seen.
that's another one that to me is just a love letter to baseball. It's just it's if Shakespeare was writing about baseball instead of love, it would have had a lot of the same lines and stuff like that. That Field of Dreams um, had a lot of great moments. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. Field of Dreams, great movie.
All
Um,
right.
my next pick is Radio.
Really? Okay.
I like that movie. I
That's a
like
heartfelt one.
it's a good movie. Reminds me of when they ask him, oh, I think it was two desserts. They told him he said both. That's like
Yeah,
that's a key thing in the movie, man. That was a great movie.
yeah. So that's your spirit animal when somebody asks you about what dessert you want and you say,
Both. That's what I say all the time.
all right, I like that. Um, hmm. Getting tough because I don't want to leave certain movies out and I don't but a movie that I think is underrated and it's a really good movie and I think it's because it's older that a lot of people forget about it, but it's The Natural.
Natural's a good movie. Natural's a good movie.
The
Good.
Natural is a good one, man. And I'm noticing now I have a trend for baseball movies. So this next one I'm going to break out of that, but The Natural for me, um, I don't know, it strikes a spot in my heart because I think maybe because I saw it so young.
I'm trying to remember the movie and I'm trying to remember it. Oh, is it with Mark?
Robert Redford,
No, no, no. I'm not talking about that natural. I'm talking about the movie that my next pick with Mark Wahlberg, that he was the Eagles.
Invincible.
Oh, it's Invincible. I
Yeah,
thought I thought Invincible was the other movie with Matt Damon, that the rugby player, um,
Invictus,
Invictus. That's what I thought. I was like, no, that's in that movie. Okay, that's the
which
I really
by
I
the
like
way
the
is a great movie too.
that's a good movie too. But that's the movie I thought of with Mark Wahlberg and Invincible. I thought that's a good movie.
That is a good one. Yeah, that's a great one. And it's a story that I didn't know, which makes it better.
A real story. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm conflicted on the next one because there's movies I don't want to leave out. And you know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, um, Invictus is a great call, by the
It's a
way.
good one. See, I didn't think about it. I was confused because I knew Invictus is good, but that would have been my number 10 as compared to Invincible. That's up there. You know what I mean? I thought that falls a little higher for me.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say a movie that you probably have never seen, but it's kind of a more harsher look. at college football. And this was not a true story, but back in the 90s, back when this movie came out, this movie was like earth shattering on how they showed the college football players and the things that they were doing and the craziness. And it is called The Program.
Never heard of it.
Yes,
The
that's
program.
yeah. That movie's a little raunchy though. So
Oh, scratch that one. Scratch that one. Scratch the
yeah.
raunchiness. How did we get sports and raunchiness?
Well, because of how they show the college athletes and they're partying hard and
Oh, gotcha,
drinking and
gotcha.
all that kind of stuff. Um, but that's kind of part of that story of that movie.
Right.
Um, so I will say a disclaimer that that is not a movie for younger kids or anything like that, or anybody who doesn't like that kind of thing. But the program, I think I had to put it in there just because um, for a certain sect, a certain part of my life, in my young life, I was like that movie I really really liked.
The next one, and I, you got to put it in here. You got to put it in here. Is The Blind Side.
Oh,
It's a good movie. It's a good.
it is
I think it's a feel good movie.
right.
I thought it was a feel good movie. The Blind Side. I think it's a good movie.
No,
Fun.
that's not where I thought you were going because, but you've heard all the controversy
Yeah.
as of late, which doesn't really matter to me. Um, I don't care what part of it is real. I'm not fact checking any of this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing is, listen. Whatever happened. I'm assuming you lived in their house. I'm
Hmm.
assuming they fed you. I'm assuming you got into college with a lot of their help.
Hmm.
And you made, because of college, because you're a big guy, naturally you played good football, you made millions of dollars. What are you crying about? I don't know, and I
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is one of those victimless crimes. I agree.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Rich people fighting over being rich.
So where are we? Where are we? I've lost track. We got to be like a 9. This got to be 9, or your 8. This is your 8. Your 8
Yeah.
me. I think it's your 8.
Okay. So we'll at least get one more.
At least one more each.
Okay. And I'm going to say
And I have a good one.
Cinderella Man.
Wow, that's a curveball on that one. I was not expecting that one, but good movie. Great movie.
Man, I mean, when you talk about gut wrenching,
Good movie.
um, and I know that was in not prohibition, but during the depression, depression era and all that. But as a father, when you see another father struggling, man, those movies always get me anyway. And then he did such a good job with it that I said I got to mention that movie before we go.
Good. That's bad. And there's so many. We're missing so many movies.
Oh
So
God,
many
yeah.
movies. Moneyball. That's my last one.
I'm so happy you said that. Yes.
It's a good movie. Good movie. And again, there's so many movies. I could keep on with movies, but I didn't. Go ahead. I'm not gonna even say another one. That's my last one. Moneyball.
Yeah. No, that's a great movie too. You know what's funny? I think that almost all of our movies, except for the program, um, were heartfelt, good feeling movies that had, and like characters that were all well developed. We're going to get eaten alive with this list because of the people we've left out. Um, and I'm not saying that they're not good movies. It's just how our list flowed. I'm sure if we sat down and grabbed the list and looked at all the movies that we would be missing so many. I can't believe neither one of us said Rudy. Um, you know,
That was gonna be the one out of my mouth, but I said, "Oh, that was my last one," because I was Rudy. That's the one.
yeah. I think a lot of people put Rudy and Hoosiers right next to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think that was funny that we didn't say Rudy. And there was another one that I was thinking. I'm like, man, neither one of us are gonna say it. Oh man, I can't think of which one it was, but um, I think I passed on it because I've said so many baseball movies. But Invicta was one, and Invictus. I'm sorry, man. I forget about that movie, and every time I watch it, I'm like, yeah. And
Good.
I know nothing about rugby. What do I know about rugby? So, all right, I like that list. And if there's any movies on that list that you disagree with, first of all, please go watch them.
Yep.
And then please let us know. We know that this is going to be one that's going to get a lot of comments. We didn't do this on purpose. It's literally just how it flowed out. Uh, Roy, what do you think about our list? And are you going to go back and see any of the movies that we haven't seen or that we mentioned that you haven't seen in a while?
Well, you said 42, so I haven't seen that 42. So that's going to be on my list this week. I may mention it to you. One, but there's one. There is one that for some reason hit me now, and I said I'm going to go back and see that I haven't seen in a while.
What's that one?
Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go back and see that movie.
Yes. I'm going to go back and watch Coach Carter because I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody coming and watching us today. Please go subscribe. We got a lot of people who watch, but that are not subscribers. Just go ahead and hit that little subscribe button. It means the world to us. We're trying to get to 25 and then 50 and then beyond. Please drop a comment. We'll be posting on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Let's get that conversation started. Roy, any last words before we go?
Hey, we appreciate everyone comments on this recording. Everybody, put the movies you like. If we didn't say it, we should have said it. We want to see all the comments. If there's something I haven't seen, I'll watch it. We'll comment on it. We may even take a segment and talk about that movie. Comment on it, friends. We appreciate all your views. We're watching what the comments are. Thank you very much. And John, what should everyone do?
Talk to a stranger about sports today.